Alright. Morgrim Adventures. I'm Morgrim.
I'm Danny B.
And this is a Heroes of Whitestone update video for the update 1.40. There's been a couple of changes since the last video. A couple of things have been released. For starters, the strongholds are now open. They were opened up on the 11th. And Monday, there's going to be a scheduled maintenance for 2 hours. So, they're not going to be available. And then that brings us into today's second announcement. It says, greetings and salutations, adventurers. It's time for our weekly Q&A. Your questions have been answered. Keep them coming in at the inquiry page of their Discord.
Alright, are there any plans to refresh the reward system to the Ziggurat? Yes. They're planning on upgrading it in the 1.6 update, which is 2 away. And they will announce more when they get closer to that.
The next question is, are there any extra experience points we are gathering going to be grandfathered and added to our experience in the future above 70 levels? So basically this question is asking about the whole alliance, the clan everybody's in. Once you hit max level, any experience points that you get after that will not be applied. Once they extend the level cap, then everybody's going to have a race from there, from a fresh start, for those people that are at 70.
Are there plans to give some heroes shield charges to fix stats? Like Valor, who's very, very underwhelming in power. They might try to help balance out the vectors. And for now, they're planning, they might do it, but they're looking into it. That's a very good idea. So if they give, more charges to the shield, they'll be able to take a lot more damage because they already have extra health or extra power, can take more damage from the start. Try to help some of the characters that, shield-based.
Try to balance out the people that are underwhelming. More of a quick fix than a complicated fix. So it's a good thought to keep an eye on. Next question. Could you please consider a way for players to re-roll/adjust on pieces of gear with unfavorable combinations? So they do plan on adding some type of functionality about to re-roll your gear if it's trash, for lack of a better word. But they got to be careful in the way they do this. Because right now, I kind of see it both ways. But people that are pay to play are going to always have an edge anyway. So this just gives them another edge. Depending on how it's done. If it's pay to be done, or if it's something that you can do in-game to get that currency or that scenario to happen. We'll just have to wait and see.
Alright, next one is, could you unlock campaign mode instead of a once-time done, make your harder versions? Yeah, at this time they are saying no, they have no plans on making it where you can repeat it. So yeah, once you beat the campaign, that level, you can't come back to it unless you do it in the relic vet. So in campaign mode, no. Either you have to move up or stay where you're at.
That's the whole point of the relic mode.
Yeah. If you get stuck, you have something to fall back on.
Alright. So the next question is, if I have a character at max stars, why do they show up in the market? That's a pretty obvious answer. The answer is, when your heroes are at max rank, purchasing their shards converts into hero coins, which can then be used to purchase powerful items from the hero merchant, which is pretty decent. I have to say, I like the weapons and the dice that are in there. That's about the only way you're going to get a +7 anything at a low level, is try to max out your character shards and make a run at it.
Alright, so there are, where are the epic enchantments? We see the common and the uncommon ones, but epics I haven't seen anywhere in the game yet. Their epic enchantments are currently not in the game, but they will be coming soon. Just probably in the next couple weeks.
Alright. And the last question they have on this is, will faction dungeons cost energy, or is it like Loot Lagoon with tickets, or the Spire with the keys? And the answer is, strongholds work just like standard dungeons. They all have charge, energy, and they have a limited number of attempts per day. The unique thing about the strongholds is they have a stronghold key, which you can get an extra attempt at the stronghold by purchasing it for about 100 gems in the daily merchant or in the guild.
Yeah,
and guild gifts.
And then when you first look at the screen, when you see the little key thing at the top, that is the extra that you can buy. You actually have to click on it and go in, and it'll show that you have 3 charges a day that you could spend.
Now, with the new event comes a new requirement to unlock it. You have to be past Chapter 6 in order to unlock this. If you're not past Chapter 6, it won't be unlocked yet. So, that's another thing that you're going to have to think about as a new player. And I think that pretty much wraps up everything that we have to talk about today for the new update 1.40 on RPG Dice Heroes of Whitestone. They have added a couple of characters that I haven't seen anybody throw out there. There's a little mouse, and there's a new beast that's in the Chalice event. So those are things to shoot for. Maybe check out their kits. I like the little mouse. He's got a lot of life stealing effects that he likes to take effect with. It'd be something to look into and play around with.
Every one of his abilities does it. Every attack.
Every attack does. Which is, hell, that's a way to self-heal is always a good thing. So we'll keep you posted on the new and improved Heroes of Whitestone every update. Thanks for watching.